Alright, this one was especially for you, Link. This question. I think you can answer it better than many players because of how much you play Nicholais and what the community thinks of you. So, yeah, Link, in your opinion, what makes a good Nicholais to you? How do you rate them? Like, how do you rate a good
So
Nicholais in
most
everything?
important thing, the most important thing about Nikolai is he's not really easy to play because he's with guns, so you definitely need a good accuracy. And I just have the experience from Call of Duty. That's why I have a good aim. But you can also play Creature Nikolai, which is actually fine, but not that strong as it seems, like Annette and Daniel. But yeah, so Nikolai, in my opinion, is definitely the strongest mastermind because you don't feed much time, depending what you're doing. Even with a few mistakes, you can still make a comeback. Even with 6-7 minutes in area 3, it also depends on the map. You can also make a comeback. It always depends how you play, if you are patient or not. Yeah, so guns definitely very hard to play. If you know what you're doing, then you're in a good way. So yeah, I know that a lot of people hate Nikolai. I really enjoy playing him. I still play him sometimes. Yeah, I'm a fan of guns. So games where guns are introduced. So like Nikolai, cameras, guns. I mean, yeah, that was really interesting to me.
Yeah, this game is
Yeah,
unique, yeah. The playstyle is, I don't know, I mean,
yeah.
people compare it with Call of, but even Call of is very different. You don't have
Yes,
cameras there.
before Nikolai came out, I played Daniel a lot because he was my main, because I love playing him. I still love playing him because he's very fun, even with this meta right now. But yeah, it's actually really fun to play Daniel with creatures, so it's something different to me. And yeah, I play a lot of creatures at the moment, and I just realized that I improved a lot fighting against teams, making good decisions, not many mistakes, and yeah.
Alright, so from there, what is your top 10 best Nikolais in the game?
Top 10.
Yes,
Really?
yeah. You can go with top 5 if you can say, if you cannot say
Yeah,
top 10.
I
But
can
yeah,
I can tell you the top 5, but I don't think
yeah,
that I have top
top
10.
10 is will take some time, yeah.
What
Well,
about me for 10th? I'm not asking for
Yeah,
much.
well,
that's an easy one, yeah.
so
Just
you
put
mean
Nick as a
except
10.
me or
Uh, you,
me included?
you say what you want. You can
Okay.
say top 10, top 6, top 5. You know,
So
you can put
I
yourself
would
in
say the
it.
top 5. So definitely it's me. The second one I would say nervous leaders.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Nick is also a very good Nikolai.
Okay, calm down,
Not
but
not
thank you.
not because that you mentioned it.
Yeah.
IDK is a very good Nikolai.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And the last one I would say Pepnek, but he's also a good Nikolai. But I also have another one, which I prefer more to see how he plays. But unfortunately, he stopped playing like Pepnek. His name is Pietro. He was a very,
Ooh,
very sweaty
yeah.
and very strong
He's
Nikolai.
he has a
But
very fast playstyle.
yes.
That's fun
Yeah,
to watch.
he stopped playing because he said he is trash with Nikolai, which isn't true.
Oh, but
I always enjoyed watching his streams. He was really good. He played very well. He was like a baby Nikolai, but just like
very fast
he was
baby. Very, very
very, yeah,
fast baby,
exactly.
yeah.
Like me, I am the grandpa Nikolai, so like that. Understand? And yeah, and
Actually,
he is like a young baby Nikolai, who's already very sweaty.
when I see Pietro play, it reminds me of you at the beginning, when you were very fast on cameras, but the beta team was meta too. Beta team was meta at this moment, And
Yeah.
yeah, you were very fast too, but now with the Gene meta you can't, because your cameras will just blow up if you are too fast.
Yes, yes,
So yeah, you were playing just like this, I think. The same
exactly.
before. Alright. Okay. So why Nervous Leaders? Why is he good?
Yeah, I've seen a few videos from him of 1 year ago or something, and yeah, he played very well. So I just watched some videos from him. I mean, he was actually the first best Nicholai in my opinion. I was not playing like him. I've just seen his equipments, double gear and double recoil spring, and I was playing damaged Nicholai, so I wasn't really playing with recoil spring because I didn't even know what that actually does. But after what I've seen from his videos, he inspired me to play both recoils and both modified gears, so I didn't need to play damage anymore. So it was very interesting to have a faster fire rate and yeah, the sampling.
Yeah, it's always entertaining. Yeah, how would you rate a Nikolai if you had to rate him somehow?
How would I rate a Nicholais?
Yeah, you're not. I mean, I don't know if you're Nikolai main. Are you?
Dabbling a little bit of Terminal Spencer as well, but try to keep that on the down low. I mean, honestly, most of a Nikolai's main advantages does come from the aim, because once you reach a certain stage, you shouldn't really be giving up 20s or many 10s if you can avoid it. So once you reach a certain stage of Nicholai gameplay, it really does just come down to how many
But how
minus
do you
threes you
not
can.
give 10 or 20s? Because it sounds
Well, you
simple
don't
for
be
us who played a
greedy.
lot, but
Yeah, well, you don't be greedy on simple terms. I remember I'd
yeah.
always try and get a little -3 on someone who was in an animation, and then I wouldn't notice Jan over the shoulder about to pop my cam. So it's you just need to know when you can really take advantage of those extra moments, and also don't always. I had that problem and still do sometimes, of trying to do something all the time when sometimes you just need to wait a few seconds, chill, let your energy recharge for just a little bit, and then see what you can make from your next combination. So
Yeah.
it's definitely not easy, but once you reach a certain level of muscle memory, it shouldn't be out of the ordinary to get to a good stage as well.
Okay. So yeah, you do. What do you think, Joan? And I know you don't play Mastermind. I mean, yeah, you did at some point for some. Yeah.
I've
If
like
you're like
played around
asked.
with it,
So
but
yeah.
yeah, Nicholai wasn't my favorite to play because I do agree and believe that if you play as Nicholai, your accuracy has to be pretty perfect. And every time I can only comment it from a survival standpoint, but anytime I see his picture pop up, no matter who's playing him, I sit up. I have to like sit up in my seat because I know I'm gonna need a ride in stage 2. I'm gonna have to start shooting cameras out. Very rarely is it like traps and poison and some creatures. I'm just like, okay, this is weird, but I'll do it. But yeah, I'm very used to getting ready for Nicholai's and having to prepare myself against shooting and gooping and guns and taking care of cameras. So it's a different preparation than any of the other masterminds, definitely.
Yeah. Some would say it's way more sweaty, and some would say fuck Nikolai. Oh, that's the truth. So you just don't like it, they don't want to face Nikolai, and yeah, that's their choice. But yeah, all right. So yeah, so what is your top 5, top 10 Nikolais that you are encountered? The ones that gave you that feeling that you need to
That
sit
feeling.
really tight on your chair.
Yes. Definitely Dark X Toxicity and LinKuei when I see a Star. Raccoon City and Duckman Sam also play Nicholais. When I see their names, I'm also like, okay, let me set up. Let me set up. I know there's so many that I'm not thinking of right now, or that I'm not friends with them, but I'll occasionally run into them when I'm playing solo hell, and I'm like, oh shit, I haven't seen them in forever. Um, but yeah, there's some hard Nicholais mastermind mains out there. Naked Coon, he's good too.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's kind of a new one though, but yeah, he's very good.
Yeah,
Very
he's
very
really good.
good.
I like watching Mastermind stream too, more than I like watching Survivor stream. I mean, I'll just tune in on my friend's channel to like give them support and stuff, talk to them for a little bit. But I like watching masterminds. I like watching how they think and how they work and which camera they go to, and it kind of gives me as the survivor like a better idea of how they think when we
Yeah,
start playing.
yeah. Because if you want to beat a mastermind, most of the time you have to put yourself in his head
Hmm.
and kind of know where he's going before he does.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he will, and you might be surprised or something. Yeah. So you
Mm.
kind of agree with what Link said when he mentioned that when he's streaming,
Mhm.
he finds it more interesting as a mastermind, more fast-paced, I think, overall, too.
It is funner to watch, honestly, to watch a mastermind because it's like watching somebody play, yeah, like a poker game or something, and you get to see what their hand looks like. You get to see how they're thinking and how they're setting their traps and which doors they're locking, which lights they're turning off, and where they're going to be waiting, and it's very interesting.
Yeah, I mean, survivors do not play with a deck. They don't have cards, so that there is that thing too. That I mean, that's super cool. It's like playing a card game a bit, and you don't get that when you play survival. You don't have that thing. You don't. It's really sad that you don't have like a third thing. That would have been really
Yeah.
hard to make, I guess, but that's what makes Mastermind so interesting, and why some other games do copy the model of cards as well. Um, Alright, Nick. Top 10 Nick. Are you the first?
I wouldn't say the first. I don't want to be too
Yeah, yeah.
boisterous,
Be
you know.
modest. Be modest.
No, I mean, obviously, LinKuei, you don't need my insight to have him in the
Mm.
top.
Yeah.
Uh, Star is very fast, very aggressive. Him and Pietro are very
Stars?
fun to play
Yeah.
against.
Yeah.
Yeah, Naked Coon is very good. IDK is very good. Dark. Uh, the French Reaper, he's a good Nicholais.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One day out of 300, but it happens.
And is there one or two more I'm forgetting about? But no, those are like the main. I think I've named about 7 or 8. Might not be able to stretch to a 10, but
Right,
yeah,
I can
most of
only
those.
name
Yeah.
Habiba. Habiba is awesome.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
She's fast
she's
and
scary.
accurate.
She's scary, yeah.
Scary. She's scary.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen her play if she plays stuff, so I do not.
Yeah.
If I play against her, it will be tricky, but I don't, so it's fine. Same for you, Nick. If you were to put more work into it, I think you would be, say, really scary as Nicholais. But you don't. I mean, not in my opinion.
No, not quite. You know, once every couple of days, I'll dabble in a couple of solo queue games, and that's about it. But no, I do like facing teams, so hey, maybe I should have done customs more back in the day.
Yeah, we just do what we want. Just have fun. Matters more. Yeah.
Yeah.